Red Dead Redemption 2 sucks. Oh, and Diablo Immortal? Probably a great game. Wait, it's not actually what I think. But today I want to talk to you guys about something. Before though, it's really early. I just came back from the gym. I need some breakfast, man. I freaking love waking up early, grabbing a cup of coffee, answering emails, then going to the gym, and then having a whopping breakfast like this. Get some nice sausages, scrambled eggs, and 2 avocado ham sandwiches. Yes! Okay, I don't think Red Dead Redemption 2 is a bad game. Looks like you got a little grease there on your face. The game is, however, just not for me. And I'm so happy to tell you guys this. Well, not happy that I didn't like the game, but happy that I finally put my finger on what types of games I like, or rather how I describe the games that I tend to like. So I like games that allows me to feel like a beast. And by that I mean I like games that you go in, you get slapped around, you get tossed around, you get demolished, and then you come back. You still get demolished, and then you come back. Now you're the one tossing people around. You are a beast. Now I'm not saying I want games to punish me. There's other ways of making you feel like a beast. But tell you what, I played in total of like about 10 hours of Red Dead Redemption 2. I know it's nothing. That game is a massive experience, and I rode around and I saw this epic scenery, which is, it's amazing. The game is so beautiful and the world is so alive, and there's so many character stories. And I ran around, I played some poker, I shot people in the face, I robbed people, and then I slaughtered a legendary bear. And during all this time I had yet to feel like a beast. And I remember that bear was specifically the reason I put the game down. It's like, this is supposed to be like a legendary creature, and the process of tracking him down and killing him didn't make me feel like a beast, and so I was done. Food! Need to change the light bulb. Welcome to Under My Work Desk. Now I can still really appreciate what Red Dead Redemption 2 is as a game. Like, it's a beautiful piece of art, it's an experience, the story is rich, the world is huge, but I mean at the same time it's just not for me. Oh baby, I have this lamp here because when it's late at night and I'm sitting up there gaming, I really don't like having like the upper lamps lit because I want that cozy vibe. I'm gonna invest in some proper lighting. I will at some point, okay? But this is done. So I like games that lets me feel like a beast. This is why I liked Enter the Gungeon. This is why I liked Celeste. This is why I liked Bloodborne. This is why I like Battle Ride and Royale. All these games are challenging to you as a gamer. You need to execute properly. If you don't, you get punished. If you do, you feel like a beast. And I want to feel like a beast. Also, I don't tend to care about story in games at all. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good storytelling being done in games, but I just don't come to games for story. Unpopular opinions though, they are something else, aren't they? They can sometimes get you in real trouble. I have an example. To the studio! Continue here then, yeah, shall we? Damn, my hair is... I got some good fluff today, man. So let us talk about Diablo Immortal. So just brief background. BlizzCon happens, Diablo is hyped up as there will be like a huge announcement, and they announced that they're releasing a new game for mobile only. Previous to that, they've been hyping up this announcement, and also a lot of Diablo fans has felt kind of left in the dark. A lot of updates are released for other Blizzard games, but not for Diablo, and all this is very understandable. And the reason I want to talk about this is like, I don't want to call out people saying don't do this, don't do that, but I think this is like the perfect example of why I think a lot of people just get so tired of the internet sometimes. When you look at something, you're looking at the two sides arguing, and you think they're both idiots. I gotta get in trouble for this. So first and foremost, Blizzard should make a mobile game. It is correct. It is a huge market. Maybe not so much in the West, but there's a lot of money there. There's an avid player base that they haven't really tapped into. Hearthstone maybe a little bit, but yeah, they need to get in there. It's a smart move. And Diablo might be a good title for it. But Blizzard, what the fuck are you doing? This is a PR disaster. How can you not communicate the right way, and how can you not have seen this coming? Mobile gaming isn't as huge in the West as it is, for instance, in China. And yeah, I understand that you do have to make an announcement at your con. I get that, but hyping it up,
putting it at the end of the show. How can you not have seen this coming, man? It is so dumb, it is stupid, it is a huge mistake, and they do deserve some slack for that. And this is me giving it to them, okay? So that's that side. That side is wrong. The other side, a Diablo fan, being totally upset about this. I understand that. Your game, the game you invested so much time in, is kind of left in the dark, and then they come out with something that just kind of takes a crap on your whole idea of what the game is supposed to be for you. I get you. I understand you. But then shit like this happens. We have Kriparian sending out a little tweet. You guys know Kriparian. Hopefully Diablo Immortal will be what it takes for people to see how amazing mobile games can be these days. As it turns out, Kriparian is a little bit of an exception to most of us. He plays a lot of mobile games. He's a hardcore mobile gamer. What are the replies? Dirty Patial, I remember when you had morals. I think you forgot the hashtag ad. You forgot the ad at the end. I wonder how much Bliss paid for this tweet. Kriparian, where money is more important than integrity. How you have fallen, Krip. What the fuck happened to you? How the mighty have fallen. A legend falls. He also released a video on the subject, so let's look at that for a second. I'll look at this in double speed.
Hey guys, how's it going? Kriparian here. Today I'm going to tell you guys about Diablo Immortal. This is the just announced full mobile Diablo game, and it has received more hate than any other game I've ever seen, like ever. And I agree with some of it, and I wanted to give you guys my full-on opinion. I play a lot of mobile games. I play mobile games as competitive as you know me. Like, I'm the best player in the world in several mobile games. Sometimes at the same time, I take it very seriously.
So, I mean, in his own Kriparian way, he is the best in the world and all that. Maybe not the most humble thing to say, but I mean, basically what he's doing in this video is saying, hey, I actually do like mobile games. And so for those of you who wants to have the discussion about the actual game that we see here, and for those of you who aren't in the camp of I don't want this, listen to what I have to say, right? Let's read some comments, shall we? Krip getting bored again. No wonder his channel is slowly dying. Sad. How much did Blizzard pay Krip for making this video? Sponsored by Blizzard. How much did Blizzard pay you to say all of this, Krip? Lost all respect. You don't even sound convincing. This guy's turned into a shill for Blizzard, unsubbed. This is what happens to your brain if you play a mediocre card game exclusively for a long ass time. Not only a sellout, but also a mobile game enthusiast. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Now look, listen. Here I am with Blizzard being idiots. And the Blizzard fans being idiots. And I have sympathy for both sides too. Like, I get why Blizzard needs to get into the market, wants to get into this market. I don't think it's bad that they do. And I think that it's totally okay for them to use Diablo for that, but the way they handle PR, man, it's embarrassing that they failed so hard at it. And then on the other hand, I get that you felt like your game, the thing you poured so many hours into, the thing that you love, is getting left in the dark. Not only that, but then they take a big fat poo-poo on it by releasing something that nobody wants. Or scratch out what it feels like nobody wants. There's a lot of people who will play this game, if it's good and all that. We don't know. But then when one of the people that you watched for years, who's provided you with commentary, insight, and content, announces that he's not in that vein, he doesn't belong into that group, you fucking bash his head in, man. Look, I think a lot of people are not serious when they're saying that, oh, how much did they pay you for this? At least I'm hoping that's not the case. And also, I don't think people understand that, I mean, for me, I can't speak for every YouTuber, but that for me, it's like one of the hardest insults you could ever give me, man. Like, I don't know Kriparian well enough to tell you that it is in fact not paid for, but I do know Blizzard would never do that. There is no way that there's a contract somewhere where he has to post this video. Blizzard is too well known for it. It would be a huge scandal, and they're not that company. And I think people, again, are throwing this insult willy-nilly because it's a fun meme to some extent, but at the same time, that's fucking hurtful, man. Like, I watched this video and I see a guy trying to explain what we can expect from this actual game. Let's talk about the actual game. He's also throwing in fair criticism, things that he's afraid of happening to this title, but he's also just legitimately excited about like a title because he plays a lot of mobile games, and he's not allowed to have that. No, because he doesn't fall into your like category of gamer, you then go to the extent of saying, holy shit, you're the worst piece of trash YouTuber, which is to me what that insult is. I don't know, man. I just don't see it. Again, I'm just looking at two sides and I'm going, you guys all suck. And I honestly don't know where I wanted to go with this video. I'm probably not going to play that Diablo game. I don't play mobile games. I think they're usually dumb. If it was a franchise that I deeply cared about, and I felt the disappointment of the Diablo fans right now, I probably would feel so disappointed that I wouldn't even try it. And that is my right to do so. But here's what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't fucking go and bash someone's head in for saying that they actually might have a different viewpoint than you do. I don't know, man. I'm not even going to tell you guys to stop. That's not what I think. I mean, this is just going to happen. It's the internet, and I guess people feel the urge to vent their frustration over something, and in this case they take it out of a fellow content creator. I guess that's fine. I'm sure he'll bounce back and be just fine. But I'm shaking my head at Blizzard like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm shaking my head at the Blizzard fans and like, dude, what the fuck? And somewhere in between, unpopular opinions are formed, and they're treated just with equal amount of spite. And I think that's just a little bit sad, you know? But you know what's not sad? Getting up early in the morning, drinking a cup of coffee, going to the gym, working up a sweat, and eating a fat-ass breakfast, man. Speaking of that sweat, I'm gonna go and shower now, and then I'm gonna stream because Esmo is out, and I think I want to lose a little bit of ranking in Royale with him. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys didn't get too insulted by me now just venting my opinions on opinions. Hopefully one or two of you can sympathize with me and feel the same way I do. That's what I'm hoping, at least, because otherwise I'll feel so alone. Click here to subscribe. Click here to watch the previous vlog where what do I do in that video? Oh, there's a little section which includes a League of Legends rap that I never finished, so if that excites you, go ahead and watch it. Thank you very much for watching again. This is Sp4zie, and I'm out. Toots!